Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with another double challenge layout today. The first part is from Paper Issues. It's called Sewing Bee, which has inspired me to stitch on my layout. The second part is from the Scraptacular Cropping Club to make an embellishment collage. So here's Desiree's example of what she did. It's very like a deconstructed idea of a layout where instead of making embellishment clusters, you lay it all out and it has a very cool effect. This page here is Paige Evans' page for Ellie's studio, which is also kind of that same vibe, and that really inspired me to stitch a coffee cup and then fill the coffee cup with a bunch of stickers. So I didn't film me making that coffee cup because I honestly didn't think it would turn out very well. But you see those little coffee wood veneers up in the upper right hand corner. I just measured those and then multiplied the measurements until I got the size that I wanted, and then just cut it out of a scrap piece of paper so I could trace it. So I just went around and punched my holes. Those are 1/2 centimeter apart, and then I went back and stitched them with some white sewing thread. I speed this up a lot because it's very time consuming. Huge props to Elsie and all of you people who stitch on your layouts all the time. I don't know how you do it. It turns out so beautiful, but I just don't have the patience for it. I really like how this turned out on my page, but it's definitely not something I would do all the time. There we go, almost done. So I really love the Pink Paslee's Auburn Lane sticker sheet, but I had nothing to go with it, so I kept staring at this beautiful pack of stickers, wanting to use them and have nothing to put them on. So I took the opportunity to really make a statement piece and get a bunch of the stickers on this one layout, and it turns out really cool. Part of me is sad to see so much of it go on one page, but another part is I wasn't using them. I wasn't using them because they weren't coordinating with the pages I was using, and I really love the effect it has. And so if you like something that much, it's okay if you make a show-stopping piece that incorporates a lot of it. That's what I'm going with. But I'm just filling in all these gaps with the stickers and trying to just make sure the gaps are as evenly spaced as possible. That sticker sheet is really nice because it has multiple sizes, so you can really squeeze everything in. And my phone dies in a second, so the cap of the coffee cup will get filled in all at once here in a minute. I also went back and added a little bit more to the bottom part. But there's my coffee cup all filled in. I kind of got stuck at this point. I got so engrossed into this process of what I knew I wanted to do that when I finished this coffee cup, I kind of was like, now what? So I decided to back this on a piece of black. Ideally, I would have backed it on white, but I'm out of white and I have so much of that black. So I decided I'd back it on the black, and then I would distress the edges because the core of that paper is white, so you'd still get that hint of white around the edges, and it just adds that interest there as well. There's a few times with this page because I spent so much time on that coffee cup, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. I really wanted to layer and add more, but I was so worried, like I couldn't do anything without covering the cup up, and I really wanted to avoid that. So there's a few parts where I think I'm done, but it's too plain, so I keep going back and trying to add little bits. And I think I struck a good balance. I just really tried hard not to put anything over the cup. So my boyfriend actually had the idea to add the little doily over there. I like how that looks. And then I have my title. And then I'm trying to incorporate that flare. And honestly, at this point, I think the page is done. I don't know what else to do. Yeah. So, I went to bed and got up this morning. I was like, it has to have something else. So I pulled out Pink Paslee's Cedar Lane, which actually coordinates pretty well. That's a past fall collection from Pink Paslee, which coordinates pretty well with this year's. So I just pulled out a few coordinating pieces, and initially I just knew I wanted a banner down under the title. I knew at least I could add something there without distracting from the cup. So I'm layering up that wood grain and that soft diagonal as little banners. and that already helps it out a little bit. And then I decided I was going to tear the edges and do a peekaboo thing again. I really like how it turned out on that other page I did. So I thought I'd do a more subtle version in 2 different areas on this page. And that way I'm adding some interest, I'm adding some soft, pretty details, but it's not taking away from the cup, and it's just in the blank part of the pages where there wasn't anything else anyways. So I'm going to distress the side there and then up at the top. And I'm just putting that soft diagonal pattern I used in the banner by the title in those peekaboos. There we go. Just gonna put the title and the flare back on, and then I'm done. I'm not adding anything else. This is a short and sweet layout. I really enjoyed stitching on the page. I really don't do that very often, and I love the payoff. I've never done a photo collage like this either with a bunch of stickers, so I really like how it turned out. So try stitching on a page yourself. Do something like this. I would love to see. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.